Ah, fuck it. I might as well click on this screen for now then. Saves me being distracted by you guys and typing in the chat. How are you all? Just bear with me a second, guys. Hang on. Ah, yeah. All widgets. Oh, no. I don't need to. It's there. Right. Sorry, I was just about to change my view counter thing. Decided for this stream to go back to the old way of having both chats and just popping one of them out instead of using the restream thing, because it's slow, it's laggy, it's irritating. So it's Joker. So yeah, the plan is the first half hour or so of this stream, what I'm going to do is there's a couple of games I wanted to see how they would run on stream. So I'm going to try them, and then I'm going to play a couple of games after that. I'm going to actually play a couple of games rather than just booting them up and running them. Look, how is everyone? How are you all? As you can see, I've brought over the new donation board on the screen. Don't forget, if somebody donates and knocks off one of these, well, I say knocks off, if somebody donates one of the blanked out amounts, I will reveal, well, you'll see what the donation alert is, but it'll be there permanent. I'll remove the black mark from it and it'll be there permanently. The three that have already been uncovered are the legacy donation alerts, the ones I've kept. Apologise if you hear that. It's as you can see, I'm sitting in an armchair today, and because it's quite low, I've had to get a pillow. Is one of them a crab rave? No, it's not. No, it's not. But yeah. So I've had to get a pillow, right? This thick. Now it's beaded on the inside, so it's like a beanbag. So let's have a look. What was the first one? No, it's a sort of big, thick pillow. Tell the truth, you're sitting on a piss pad. Alright, I admit it, I am sitting on Happy Dog's piss pad. Just for you. 1, 2, what's up, Green? What are you counting for? Also, Green, did you just sit in the voice chat on my Discord and then load it up with songs and then just leave? And just leave the bot running to itself? Tizer! Mine is yeah. Sup, Arms Killer. No, I was saying there and had to leave and forgot to tell it. Fair enough, mate. It's all right. I wasn't having a go. I was just pointing out. I noticed you hadn't been in there for a couple of minutes, and then I looked in the bot command room, and I was like, hang on a sec. He's put a load of songs in there. Did he not really want to listen to them? Did he just leave them like a? Did he just leave them like a bad smell? Right, let's have a look. What? Ah, yeah, that was it. The first one I wanted to try, just This might accidentally kill the stream completely, but at least then I'd know. At least then I'd know I can't stream this. Bear with me a sec, because it does occasionally take a while to load. Get rid of that big black box. And I'll move the YouTube chat over to this side so I can see it properly. And the same goes. Fucking hell, of course it would put it under there, wouldn't it? Right, okay. I can see both chats properly without doing this all the time then. No, I mean it might just make my computer lag to the point where the stream ends, but hopefully it won't. So let me tweet out that I'm live. Why does Twitter open on that screen? Do I like space games? Yeah, they're all right. A gooch shot. Ooh. Happy dog, you filthy fuck. Settings open. Oh yeah. Come on. Saying it's running. Oh, there it is. I'm scared, also known as David Mitchell. David Mitchell. Green, why are you putting random numbers in the chat, mate? If you're doing what I think you're doing, then you slightly misunderstood what I meant. What I mean is, along the left-hand side of the screen... 17... Oh, fuck off. Do I look like Sinatra? Yeah, Green, if you're doing what... right. Because I was going to say, along the left-hand side, they're the numbers that haven't been uncovered yet. It's not like, I've got random numbers, find them. It's, they're all there. The numbers are there. And ironically, Mr. Misanthropic, I do believe I've still got that one active. Yawn, blind girl, yawn. How are you? Over there on Twitch. I keep whistling. Who are you talking to? I can't hear anyone. The YouTube chat, because I'm multi-streaming tonight. Tonight, whatever. Right, okay, let's switch the game capture to the game I've just loaded. At least it ain't those numbers. What, the ones from Lost? Fuck me, that's big. That's what she said. Yo, gas can. Yeah, TC, I don't think the bot is working on Twitch. Streamlabs, sorry. on streams. On YouTube. Fucking hell. Alright. Where's Pikachu? Oh. 42069. Was that your prisoner number, Skittles? Alright, I'm just going to see how this runs while I've got OBS open. No, Sir Petroleum's in the YouTube chat as well. 9021. I'm not even wearing my headphones. No. Right. No, and I'm probably not going to play this for the whole stream or for very long. I just wanted to run it, load it, and see how it comes out on stream. But Solid Gamer, I thought you were non-binary. Hey? Hey? Morgan Freeman's freckles are his source of power. Damn right. Skittles, I'm not dinging that. Ding it! Skittles, fucking ding it! I think it would be alright. It is a video game after all. Never usually takes this long to load. Hey, Hell Kitten, how are you? Where did you go on Friday? You just vanished. Are you alright? The bot works on Twitch and Twitch alone. Ah, fucking heck. Oh, yeah, I've seen... I saw the picture, Hell Kitten. Fair enough. That's alright. My YouTube chat's stopped. Oh no. Right.
Hello, shitty kitties, where are you?
What? Oh, right. So how's this looking, guys? Because like I say, I'm just doing this to see how well this one streams. It's a bit... The game's actually lagging a little bit on my side. Yeah. Yeah, it's lagging for me too.
You'd think maybe we'd eventually forgive you for stealing our clientele, but no, sorry, cuties.
There's always a bit of a
Okay,
pause
let's
at
see
this.
what's got, new kid.
Right. Alright. Alright, well, seems I can't stream the new South Park, well, the newest South Park game. Hey, Inked, how are you? You got L? No, it's my standard stream setup. I've shut everything off. Right, so fractured butthole doesn't work. Or doesn't stream, at least. No, I think the jack is running over Blind Girl's keyboard. Currently killing time. Didn't get a ticket for Comic Con, but sat outside the pub by the convention centre waiting for mates. £6 for a pint of cider! I haven't got No Man's Sky, James. Right, let's get rid of that. I see. Right. What were the other ones? Oh, yeah. Epic. See how well this one runs. I'm drinking it. Yeah, I can imagine. And if I could begin to you to like again. Why does it load on that screen? Right, move it over to here. That one's already been sized anyway. Bring my chat back. Oh, whack. What was that? Ah, right. So let me know how well this one streams, guys. When it loads. It wasn't random numbers. What was it then? How's this one coming out, guys? Let's see. Right. Fucking hell. Lagging, is it? I'm getting a lag. Shit. No. Hey, Karma, how are you? So this is lagging too, is it? Shit. It stopped dropping frames, so... Let me have a look. Hang on. Hang on, Blanco. Let's see. Yeah, it's not dropping frames, but... So I guess Cube 2 is out then. It possibly might be, actually. Let me... If I get... I don't want to be on screen anyway. Get rid of it off the other one as well. Where is it? Get rid of that. Thank you. Oh, I see. Oh. Right. That was it. The other one I wanted to try. Where's it gone? Yeah, for some reason it's still under not played yet. Yeah, I was playing it for hours yesterday. Oh, hang on. Hey! Hello, Jack. Fair enough. Fair enough, James. You've got porridge. Right. A moment to load. Jack waved at you. Oh. I'll try that again. Hang on. Hello, Jack. Ah, bestow arms killer. I'm just going to wait for this game to load. Oh, good. Now I've switched the camera off. I can itch my balls. Oh, perfect. Oh, it's picked it up automatically. Nice. Right. Because I'm just testing it, I'm not going to bother creating a character just for the stream right now. I'll just play on my usual character. Yeah, this is Neverwinter. Thought I'd give it a try. This is what I was playing whilst I was in voice chat with you guys yesterday. Getting a bit of a low frame rate, but... Oh! Yeah, this isn't great. No, it's not Neverwinter Nights. No, it's just Neverwinter. It's free on Steam. Am I injured? Oh no. You'll never get if you switch off. If you switch your camera off for the ball scratching. We were talking about tits while you were playing. Yes. Alright. I'll give it another couple of minutes, see if it beds in and picks up. But otherwise, this one's out as well. Unless I'll play around with my settings, though. I'll play around with my settings at some point. I'm not doing anything too... Yeah, I don't think you can see this on the stream because it's hidden by some of my on-screen elements, but yesterday I was playing this for so long, I went from being a level 3, I'm now level 17, so... Tits equals John Pertwee. How? John Pertwee did an advert for tits. Actually, no, I'm looking at the preview on Twitch. It's not coming out too bad, it's just a little bit. It drops frame rate for a while. Then again, it was doing that when I was playing it off air. Wow. Hey, Cockbreath, there isn't a grinder spot roast, spit roast waiting on you. The roads are wet, it's windy, and there is no amount of cum waiting on you to make it worth driving like you want to die. Does your boyfriend prefer a corpse to your warm bot pussy? Rethink your life, boy. Well, I can't remember where I was going anyway. Containment. No, let's try that one. Ah, right. Go to the Merchant Guild Hall. Ah, right, I did. White goods. Ah, cool. Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? Actually, I'm looking at the... Alright. Alright, I'll do one quest and then I'll change game. I need to remember that. That was easy. So I've got to retake the guild hall and kill Kartok the Pain Giver. My character name is Pieter Droverson. It was a random name that the game gave me, and I just kept it. Did I just set myself on fire? Oh. No. Allman Peterson Jones. Yes. Moneylender key. Where? I'm guessing this cunt's got it then. Yep. Out of... Fucking hell. Why burn the barrels? Where is the wick? I don't know, mate. Ah, here we go. Kartok Paingiver. Ah. May have been slightly overpowered for this quest. Okay, is there anything else I can nick from here? No. No, Pieter Droversen. Right, let's go back to Captain, turn the quest in, and then I'm going to change the game. All in a northern accent, in a slightly nasal northern accent.
Watch your back. The enemy is everywhere. Well, carry on.
You've proven invaluable in our struggle against the Orcish threat. Now it's time to take the fight to the heart of the enemy. Follow the path east and meet with Private...
Alright.
Then meet with Scout Galen. They'll brief you on the next tasks.
Right, what I'm going to do very quickly is I am just going to go have a piss, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to try another game or two, and then eventually I'll settle and we'll play a game consistently. But yeah, I'm just looking at the... It may even be Neverwinter. But I'm just because I'm looking at the thing on Twitch. It's all working fine, apparently. So, I'm going to drop you in, be right back, and I will be back shortly. There's no music anymore, but because I forgot to add it when I remade that screen. Whoops. Actually, viewers on Twitch are going to get a 90-second advert whilst I go and make a brew. And I'm back. Hello, Big Dro. How are you? I did wash my hands, as a matter of fact. I also went to make a brew. It was a fine piss. It was a fine piss, James. If you want music to come to the that'd be fine. But I also don't want copyright strikes. So right. Hello, hello there, Bjorn. How are you, mate? What was that? Ah, right. Okie doke. I have genuinely thought of doing something like that. Making a like advert, old advert reel, but effort. Hold on a second, guys. Oh, you just sold your motorbike. Oh dear. What else was in the Epic Games store then that I wanted to play? Because I might as well, seeing as I've got Epic open. Let's see. Cube, we've already tried. Observer. I am, right, given that this week, the back end of this week's going to be a bit dead for me anyway, I am genuinely planning on streaming quite a lot today. And then a fair bit tomorrow. And maybe Tuesday. Maybe not Tuesday. I don't know yet. But just simply because... Right. I'll explain this. Simply because, right, I want the opportunity... I kind of want the opportunity of being on air to sort of make a bit of money. Because on Wednesday I've got fuck all. And I've got the train ticket and all that booked. It's just I've got absolutely no money until Thursday. So, best to find something with... Yeah, I know, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Right, I'm going to try Observer this time. Solid. See how that goes. Right, here we go. Oh, it drops a few frames then. Hang on. I'm getting the encoding overload best. Consider turning... Hold on. Let's see. need to change that to observer. Bring me chat and that back up. Now bring the game back. The year is 2084.
The year is 2084.
I just said
If
that.
they told me what the world would become, I would not have believed them. First, there was the nanophage, the disease of transition. A digital plague that swept...
Oh.
Ooh, spoopy.
Thank you very much, Ductator, for the £5 donation, who says, ooh, spoopy. Thank you very much, mate.
A great decimation. The West
Thank you very
killed
much.
the East killed the West. There were no winners. Except for Cairo. The corporation seized power and forged the Fifth Polish Republic, a crooked empire of blood and ash. There was no one left to oppose them. But still, we endured, and so it goes. The way...
Ah, right, yeah. All right, yeah, the 666 thing is set to pounds. Sorry about that. I should have been more specific. Oh, Jack didn't. Oh. Yeah, I think it is lagging. I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna stop this game as soon as I can. Also, because I forgot to volume level it, it's really loud. Oh, fuck it. Alt F4. The music's still... Oh, there we go. This guy calls bullshit. Yeah. I think that's just going to have to be an off-air game, isn't it? Right. And finally, from the Epic Games Store, the one I wanted to try. He's gonna hate it if somebody actually does. If somebody tips £6.66, then. Because I've got a special kind of Halloween themed one for that. I wish I could. Laser Fear fares no better. Well, I'm going to try it either way. I'm going to see what happens. Right. Aspire. It's a Unity game. It should be fine. Yeah, because I loaded this up the other day just to... So... Right, here we go. Yes, Duck Dog. Right, here we go. What happened there? You were right, Arms Killer. Leia Sophia didn't fare much better. I didn't even cancel out of it. It just died. Oh shit. Ah well. I'll try that one again at some point because I think I know what I did wrong there. Tell you what, for a couple of hours, let's play an old classic game. I'm just going to update it on Twitch because I'm actually going to sit and play. Yeah, Zelda does work, and I'm going to play it in a bit, maybe. But for now, should have changed on Twitch, that. Oh, okay, hang on. Because I've been saying for a while that I wanted to play some old-fashioned point-and-click games. So let's play some Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templar. I've not played this game properly in absolutely years.
Paris, city of love, romance, and dreams. So they say. I used to say it too, but ever since that day, the day of the murder, I've always associated my beloved Paris with death.
Alright. Just gonna level the volume on this. Bring it down to about there. That's fine for me. Bring it up for you guys a little bit to compensate.
I was at home having a bath when my editor called.
Collard, get your ass over to the Palais Royal now. You got an interview. With Pierre Carchon. Yes, the Pierre Carchon. No photos, so leave your gear at home. He asked for you personally. Don't ask me why. Anyhow, this could be big, so if he makes a pass, don't forget. Just smile, say yes, and keep taking notes.
So charming and so very apt. Pierre Carchon was a media king, a national hero, and one of the most infamous adulterers in Europe. He and his wife Imelda were just one step down from royalty.
Nice one.
Whoa,
Nice one, solid.
I hate mimes, but unless you humor them, they don't go away.
Bring me photos of Spider-Man!
There was the palace of the Media King and the Ice Queen.
Ice cream?
I pressed the doorbell and set in motion a chain of events which would change my life forever.
Yes? What is it?
Madame, my name is Nico Collard. I'm here to see Monsieur Carchon.
Come up. We're on the first floor.
Madame Carchon, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, I'm sure.
The Ice Queen was certainly living up to her reputation.
Ice cream.
Will you be staying for the interview?
Mademoiselle, I know little of my husband's business affairs, and I care even less. I certainly have no intention of watching him pore over yet another pretty little journalist.
Pretty. You're too kind, madame.
Oh.
The
It's
talented
about
and very
to
beautiful
kick off.
Mademoiselle Collard. Such a pleasure to meet you at last.
Monsieur Carchon, I am honored.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
Call me Pierre, please. But I do not flatter you idly. I was a friend of your father. He was a great man.
My father, he never mentioned.
He and I
No,
were very
your
close,
father, not
and
your
then his
father.
death, so tragic. I must... Imelda, your damned cat's in my study again. Another Ming vase, I suppose.
Oh.
Excuse me for one moment, my dear girl.
You journalists are getting younger each year.
Perhaps it's the rest of the world getting older, madame. That was no cat.
God, what? Monsieur Carchon?
Oh, shit.
He's dead. I must call the police. You'd better stay here.
There was a man. It was the mime. Do you think he...
Well, I believe we can rule out suicide, don't you?
No wonder they called her the Ice Queen. She would have been top of my list of suspects if I hadn't seen the attacker myself. And if I hadn't come across a couple of murders just like this already. One of the most important men in Europe murdered. And here was I, Nico Collard, alone at the scene of the crime. Should I wait for the cops? Or start my own investigation? It was a no-brainer.
Yes, random goon has decided to play Warhammer. Right, so move the mouse pointer. Right, so it's basically just that's how you play point-and-click adventure games. Left click to perform the action. Right, okay. Agent 47 has got sloppy, yes.
A small round piece of glass had been cut out of the pane. This was a professional job. The killer must have used a ladder to reach the window. He was long gone. Guess he folded that ladder up, popped it in his pocket and took it with him.
Or he climbed up that statue thing that was there.
This was
Right.
your original 18th century high security window handle.
Yes, which you just got your fingerprints all over, you stupid bitch.
Mimes and guns don't usually go together, but I had an idea that this was no ordinary mime. I'd come across this murderer before and written about him. The costume killer. At least that's what I'd called him.
Is it me, or does her French accent only apply to certain words? I'd heard about this guy before. He was called the Costume Killer. Right.
Some people hate searching corpses for clues. Me, I'm okay with it. Reminds me of an old boyfriend.
At the same time, though, he's got a what's it in his pocket. got a cheese doodle. Cheese puff. Oh, no.
In his pocket, I found a ticket stamped Bateau de la Conciergerie. Taking the ticket meant I tampered with the evidence. There was no going back now.
Oh.
Carchon had been shot.
Really?
His lifeless eyes stared blankly at nothing. I closed his eyes. It was the least I could do for the poor fellow.
Mm.
It was one of my hair clips. My favorite, in fact. It must have fallen when I was knocked down.
Use an inventory item on a background object. Click on that item and hold the mouse button. Yeah, this investigation is going to be a forensic nightmare.
No.
No. Let's put the hair clip on his nose.
No.
Can't do a weekend at Bernie's with him. No, we can't.
It was a boat ticket. When I was a little girl, Papa used to take me on the Bateau Mouche as a treat. No.
All right. Let's leave the corpse alone before we contaminate more evidence.
The bookcase was filled with obscure first editions.
Oh. Let's have a look at
A
this.
bust of Pierre Carchon, humble servant of La France.
Okay, let's go back out into the hallway.
The police could turn up at any minute. Somewhere there were clues to the murder, and I needed to find them.
Right.
A Louis XIV table with an antique cloth. Imelda had taste. But hey, with a husband that rich, taste is easy. I reckoned that cloth might just turn out to be useful.
Looks ornate. Looks expensive. It looks like something that's probably going to be used to clean grease or grime off something at a later point in the game.
Even my fingernail wouldn't fit into such a small hole.
Ah, but I know what to... Oh.
Aha! Nico, you are just so damn good at this stuff. Instead of comforting Imelda, I was ransacking her flat. Why? Because there was something going on here, and I had to get answers before the cops arrived. And hey, she'd been rude to me, so she had it coming.
I was literally just about to say, and because she was a bit of a bitch too.
A key. A key. Maybe a safe...
Alright.
It was a tube of acrylic paint. French ultramarine. Just the color I was after for my bathroom.
I'm sorry, I have to go. Someone is
stealing from my house whilst I'm here.
Young lady, what are you doing? Oh, this paint. It's my favorite color.
For God's sake, keep the damn stuff.
Imelda had talent, but I certainly wasn't going to tell her that.
Why is she looking so devastated now?
Imelda looked shocked, but still every bit as hostile. Excuse me, madame.
Yes?
I am so sorry for your loss, madame.
No, you're not. You're a journalist. Journalists don't feel sorry.
Not true.
We shall see.
How did your husband know my father?
I have no idea.
You didn't know him? Thierry Collard?
Pierre knew a lot of people I didn't know, most of them women.
Why would a mime want to kill your husband?
Pierre had plenty of enemies. Half the husbands in Paris for a start.
Well, to be fair, if he is just a mime, it's probably more to do with the fact that people are just historically rude to mimes.
Why did your husband send for me? What did he want to discuss?
I have no idea. His business was his business.
He never told you anything.
No, and frankly, I preferred it that way. This is quite a scoop for you. I suppose you're already inventing the headlines.
Just because I am a journalist.
Don't patronize me. You're all cut from the same cloth. Do you have any moral sense at all?
Ooh. Let's make a choice. Ah, fuck
Yes.
it will be.
That's why I do this job.
You do it to see your name in print.
As if. My editor gets the byline, I just do the work.
Well, don't expect my sympathy.
The police will be here soon, madame. Is there anybody you would like me to contact? Family, friend?
No.
Oh.
I have no family. Pierre and I were... He was all I had, really. Not much, was it? The dutiful wife. That was my role. He never talked, never let me in.
I know one thing, madame.
What?
If you want to find out who killed your husband, then you let me do the job, not the police.
Why? How do I know I can trust you?
Your husband invited me here today because he needed me. I think he knew somebody wanted to kill him, and he knew I could help.
I doubt it was your database he was after.
You're wrong. I was onto his killers already, I am sure of it. Please, you owe it to him.
I don't know.
All I need is a few more minutes to look around before the police come.
You really do have a moral sense, don't you? I trust so few.
Hey, Stephen.
And perhaps Pierre really did think that you could help. Of course it wouldn't have stopped him seducing you, too. Here, take this. It's the key to the drawing room next to the library at the end of the hall. It was Pierre's room. I rarely went in there. I couldn't. I was too scared of what I might find.
Oh, cool.
Thank you. I promise you won't regret this.
Again with a dodgy accent, a skipping accent. What's this? La Liberté. Ah, right, okay. Clues. It's a recap of clues. Mimes are just lazy, deaf window lickers. Right.
Even the telephone was antique. Never trust anyone who owns a phone like that.
No, true.
I thought of leaving, but was sure there was more to find.
All right. Clearly I clicked on the wrong door then, you stupid froggy bent. Right, so I'm guessing this is the door I need to go in.
The door was locked.
Oh, well, it's a good job I've just been given a fucking key for it.
Now we were getting somewhere. I didn't need the lights on. It was light enough already. Even the light switch looked impressive.
It's a fucking... Right, you're very easily impressed then, aren't you? Right, let's see.
The painting showed the Cachons together, in love. As the poet said, the past is a different country. Or did I read that in a fortune cookie?
No, I believe it is an actual saying.
There was a small button hidden in the picture frame.
All right.
There was the very faintest of clicks.
Oh.
Behind the picture was a safe.
Ah, right, okay, so this will be the key for the safe, won't it? In love with shotguns, yes. Oh.
In the safe was some kind of artifact. There were strange symbols on its surface. It looked like the printer's blocks I'd made at art school. If there was one thing I'd learned about symbols, They are always important. But these symbols scratched into stone were impossible to read. I needed to find a way of printing them. At least the stone was round. But what could I use for ink? And what could I print on? Sure, I was stealing, but I knew Imelda didn't know about the artifact, and Carchon was past caring.
Ah, wait a second. We need ink. Inked! Where are you? Right, hang on. And yes, arms killer. If you think this broad's annoying, wait until you meet George, who's the actual main character of the game. George Stobile. Well, actually, he's American, but hang on. Just bear with me a sec. I'm just cleaning my glasses. Right. What a heartless bitch. Yes. Right.
This wasn't the time for me to lie on the sofa doing my Marie Antoinette impression. Though it is very popular at parties, especially with gay guys. Don't ask me why.
Well, considering she's in the sequel, I doubt it. There've been
As
5 of these
expected,
games.
The desk was yet another priceless antique. Yawn. The blotter and in tray had clearly been placed with mathematical precision.
Oh.
My heart skipped a beat. It was a carved elephant.
Elephant.
But not just any carved elephant. It had been made by my father. I knew for certain because in my apartment I had its exact twin, carved into a box he had made. So Carchon had known my father. They really must have been friends.
Alright, let's take the elephant.
I decided to take the carved elephant. It clearly meant nothing to Imelda. I didn't need a sheet of blotting paper. Not while it was blank.
Ah, right, yes. So we need to get a print of
The
this.
artifact was like an old printer's block, covered in symbols.
Idea. Right.
I'd spread blue paint over the bottom of the tray. It was ruined. I was a very bad girl, but also quite a clever one.
Peter is pot pie. Hello,
I rolled
Cryptic.
the artifact in the paint until it was completely coated. I didn't need it.
Ah. Let's roll that on there.
Genius. The roller and the paint worked just as I planned. But what did it say?
Cryptic is a piece of cake. Thank you very much.
It was some kind of coded message. It read, sub judice. I may not have learned a lot as a journalist, but that was a term I knew well. It means a legal case that is before the courts. Below it was a sequence of letters that made no sense. I suddenly realized there was a connection between the boat ticket and the coded message. The boat ticket was stamped Bateau de la Conciergerie. The conciergerie on the Ile de la Cité, by the river, housed the ancient law courts. So, sub judice could in this case mean literally under the law courts, below the conciergerie. I was pretty sure I'd found all I could here. And besides, All this opulence was making me pine for my regular life of poverty. This was a huge story. It was also one heck of a puzzle with a lot of pieces missing. But I was going to crack it. And if I could just remember the name of that fancy prize you get for being an ace journalist, I was definitely going to win it this time.
Right. Going to the quayside on the Ile de la Cité. Literally underneath the conciergerie. Right.
Locked. Not surprising, really.
Okay. Wait a second.
It didn't work.
No,
But
wouldn't have thought so. Okay, let's go talk to let's go and talk to the in quotes distraught wife, and then get the fuck out of here.
Did you find anything useful?
This carving. Do you know anything about it?
It was Pierre's. What does the statue have to do with...
Please, I need to know.
He was given it by a friend. Something to do with Africa.
He never explained any more.
No. But I think it was important to him. Always on display. Why?
It was carved by my father.
Oh, I see. I didn't know.
Imelda, I will do everything I can to find the killer.
Thank you, my dear.
And if the police ask...
Don't worry. You were never here.
Sub judice was the key. I was going to have to find a way under the conciergerie. I decided to head straight for the quayside on the Ile de la Cité. If there was a way of getting under the conciergerie, it would have to be from there.
Ah. Ile de la Cité, an hour later. Ooh.
Canchon wasn't the type for messing about on the river. He was up to something down here. Something that got him killed.
Alright, let's have a look.
This fence was a permanent fixture. The fence wouldn't move. This fence wouldn't move either. It was the old boathouse for the conciergerie. If I was right about the meaning of subjudice, then the answer had to lie somewhere here on the quayside.
Right, okay.
I wasn't leaving yet. I had a hunch there was more to find. I wasn't...
Alright.
An old boyfriend of mine owned a barge once. Dampest relationship I ever had. In every way.
Right. Let's have a look.
Rolling out the painted cylinder, it read, Subjudice. Below it was a sequence of letters. S, D, S, S, D, S, S. No. No.
That's fine, Cryptic. You can blame me all you like, mate. Right, let's see what else. What else is over? Oh! Where have I seen that
cross looked
pattern
familiar.
before?
I'd seen it before. It was embroidered on the lace cloth I'd picked up at Carchon's apartment. I knew I was on the right track. tried pushing the fence, but it wouldn't move. A strange pair of locks stopped the latches from releasing the gate.
Here we go. Let's have a look. Right. Oh, I love these puzzles. So, releasing the blocks move along there. Right, okay. What are you saying no for, James? What's happened? Move that there. That there, that there. I do love these puzzles, actually. Doesn't explain or excuse why I'm so extraordinarily bad at them, admittedly, but... Ah, right, okay. How the hell did I do that? Yes!
Yes. One down, one to go.
Let's do the other one. It's not really meme-worthy, Arms Killer. Right, let's see. Oh, right, okay, so, right, I get it. No, you're right, you didn't. I do apologise, Arms Killer. Sorry, dude. My apologies. Could you, Solid? Well, like I say, I'm just... It won't take me long to do this. Hang on. That's not going to be it, is it? Right. Bring that down, that down. So that somehow needs to get underneath there. And Jifaka and Bavaka. Yes, I agree, Jack. Alright, hang on. Right, so if I put that down there first, bring that. What's a real puzzle? Give a transgender fucking hell, Bjorn. He's helping, I think. Yeah, there we go. Ah, right. There we go.
Nothing like a good convent education for honing your lockpicking skills.
It's not much of a lockpick if the door just falls off after you pick the lock, really, is it?
For a room full of junk, that was one very sophisticated lock system. This place was definitely fishy, in more ways than one. The skiff hadn't been touched for years. I've got an exercise bike just like that. A rough hole was cut into the pillar. So, a stone door. There had to be a mechanism to open it. The words sinister and Dexter were carved on either side. Now any good convent girl like me knows the old Roman for left, right, left, right. But what did it mean here?
I think I know.
Mystery solved.
He's waiting for you to say, yay, you did it.
Slotted
Yay, I
into
did
the wall
it!
With a satisfying click.
Well done, Jack, you did it! Yes, S and D. Hang on.
Rolling out the painted cylinder, it read, Subjudice.
S.
was a
So
sequence of
left,
letters.
right,
S, D, S,
left,
S,
left,
D,
right,
S, S.
left, left.
A satisfying click told me I turned it to the right position. It felt like tumblers in a safe. Another click. Another step closer. I love the sound of locks clicking open.
Yes. Bjorn, that's a 6-year-old kid you're talking about there, pal.
I removed the...
Oh. Right, why is that flashing now? Carson's stone cylinder operated a mechanism which opened a door to a hidden chamber, but my way is blocked. Someone has gone to great lengths to protect something. Right, let's have a look.
Oh my god! The slab came down with a hell of a force.
Not really.
With nothing to hold it up, the cross dropped back down again. If I was going to get a closer look at the panel, I'd have to find a way of keeping the cross up.
Ah, right.
Lifting the cross closed the entrance door and also opened some kind of stone panel. Ingenious. This wouldn't hold the cross up, but I was on the right track. I needed
Right.
to use something sturdier.
No.
This wouldn't hold the cross. I needed...
I've already tried the elephant, haven't I?
The panel wouldn't...
Let's see what else is around here.
The cross looked familiar. I'd seen it before.
Yeah, blind girl, your messages are appearing in the bottom right of the stream. It's my fault, really, actually. Hang on. Just let me disable the overlay. Well, yeah, no. It's fine for you. It's just in case somebody else, you know, in case other people message me stuff they don't really want appearing on the stream. Let's have a look. Aww. Hello, Mr. J. Scott. Right.
The stone cross was propped up.
Ah.
Now I was getting somewhere. A round slot precisely carved into the stonework. I touched the slot. Nothing bad happened, which was good. I've always been attached to my fingers. This slot was designed for something specific. But what?
Oh dear, it's going to be the thing I'm holding the bloody panel open with, isn't it? Alright, hang on. Which means
I took the stone cylinder.
Yeah, it means there's got to be something else that can prop that up.
This wouldn't hold. I need
Oh no! Hang on, I'm thinking the wrong way here. I have a feeling that's going to be the same as the key for the safe. No, clearly not. No.
No way would I.
Just use the cylinder. You can't use the cylinder. Because the cylinder is what's keeping the panel open. Time for a bathroom trip. Ah, alright, Cryptic. Have fun.
I took the stone cylinder.
Bloody hell, you're hungry today, aren't you, James? That's twice you've gone off for food. Right, maybe... Oh. Never seen that. Hang on.
Ut lex vel ut next sumito. To the law or unto death submit. I guess these people didn't believe in liberté, égalité, or fraternity. Yes, I'll admit it. I was a swot at school. I also wore lipstick and the nuns never knew.
I mean, do what you did when you used the vault key to hold it up, right?
I touched which was good. This slot. I touched which was this slot.
Then I can't arms kill it because the cylinder's holding up the slab, which reveals the hole in the wall. Now, if I try and take the cylinder away from there, the panel comes down and closes that. Comme ça.
I took the stone cylinder.
If I try and use that on there, there's nowhere to put it now.
I wasn't going to risk damaging the artifact.
Right. Oh! Sorry, I've been sat in a weird way. Right, okay, lift that. You mean the safe key?
A safe key.
That doesn't fit in there. It won't go in there. Let's try the other key. No. Let's try the hairpin. Let's try the effluent. No, I've got nothing. Right, hang on. Let's take a hint. Right, I knew I was missing something.
It was a boat tick.
Right, hang on. Let me go back out into the other area. If you asked her very nicely, tweet at her. Go on, find out. Duck dog.
I really didn't want to. Oops.
No, there's a shell casing in
An
here.
old shell.
I feel like playing Oregon Trails right now. Alright, I knew I'd missed something. Put the shell casing in there. And Mr. Scott J87 has turned into Britney Spears.
The artifacts.
You
slotted into the
monster,
hole
Bjorn.
perfectly. Behind the old walls, I could hear some kind of mechanism groaning into life.
You absolute
Whatever had been
monster.
triggered had now jammed.
Oh, shit. Right, so let's take the shell casing out of there now.
I removed the shell. The crust didn't drop back down.
Ah, here we go.
The gap was too thin. I needed something thin enough to prise the door open.
No.
I was going to need something a lot stronger. The gap was too narrow.
Have you tried typing in beer?
The cross didn't drop back down.
Nothing happened. Let's have a look at this door again.
A hidden door. This, I was going to have to find a way to prise it open. The gap was too... I needed some...
The elephant? No. Fair enough. Fair enough, Bjorn. As long as you made it up to her. Oh! Got it. Watch this.
The cross didn't drop. The cross didn't... No way would I be...
Let's take that.
The panel...
Right. So, lift this back up. I've worked it out. We've got to flatten the shell casing. So, lift the cross back up, put the shell casing underneath it. You put the doohickey in the wall. Okay. Take the shell casing out there. No.
I removed the shell.
No. You put the shell casing back.
The cross didn't need to be propped up.
So, right, okay. Alright, so start again. You put the shell casing under there. Oh. Right, idea. Put shell casing on the floor. Lift up the cross. Arms killer, you're right. Yeah.
The stone slab had flattened.
Right. So we put the shell casing underneath there again. Put the doohickey in the wall, and then use the flattened end of the Right. Yes. Yes. Blind girl, tell Jackie's really helping. Yeah, and we put the column in the... Well done, Jack. Take the shell casing back out.
I removed the shell case.
And now, we use that over here to get enough purchase to open the door.
Another good use for a shell case. Another secret room. Somebody had something to hide. But was it what I was looking for?
Yes.
Wow. Through the darkness, I could see that this was a stateroom. But for what purpose? And how did it tie in with Carchon?
Oh, well done, Jack. Well done. Right, okay. Right. I'm very quickly going to take a break because I need a pee and a brew. Viewers on Twitch, you'll get a 90-second advert. Viewers on YouTube, you'll just get... I'll do that. You'll get a couple of minutes of this music. And I'm back. Hey, look, guys. let's catch up with chat a second. Fair enough, Bjorn. And how was my... It was fine, James. Cool. Alright, Arms Killer, how would you know if it was 90 seconds or not if you didn't see the frigging advert? I need to find some light in this room, don't I? Hang on. Let's see. It sounded like it. Well, yeah, I kind of realised that after I'd said it. No, oh.
It was an old circuit breaker.
All right, let's have a look.
Amazing. The thing still worked. The room lit up bright as day.
Yeah, I did kind of realise it. It sounded like I was gonna piss in my brew, but alas, no.
I wasn't going to find anything in this old desk. It hadn't been used for years. A slot next to the safe door. All I had to do was find something to fit into it. It was like being back in kindergarten. All I needed now was a shape that would fit the slot.
There was an ad on PC, but not on... Right, fair enough.
That wasn't going to help.
Blind Girl, I wasn't boring. I was just away.
A door like that always has...
Let's try... What's all this over here then? Let's have a look. Oh, there's another chest of drawers over here. There's another desk.
Inside the drawer, I found a note written in some kind of code.
Alright, I'll have a look at that. What? Have a look at the code before you just put it in your pocket, you silly bitch.
It was pretty clear from the lack of dust that someone had been working very recently at this desk.
Is he? Oh.
The dregs at the bottom of the mug hadn't dried out or gone mouldy. It wasn't more than a day old. This was the article I'd written about the costume killer. My suspicions were right. Canchon had cut it out. 2 businessmen had been killed. One in Italy, one in Japan. In each case, the killer had worn a costume. A penguin, and then a snowman. But that wasn't the only link between the 2 murders. Both the victims had been big media do-gooders, and I proved they were just the opposite. So, how did they fit in with Canchon? Oh my God. The sheet was a printout with my personal information. everything from my favorite food to my waist size. They were right about chocolate. But come on, guys. I'm a size 10. There was even a picture of me, taken with a telephoto lens. Carchon wouldn't have taken these pictures himself. This was big and organized. I was part of it. And people were getting murdered.
Well, perhaps if you didn't mess up crime scenes. Right, okay, back out. Let's have a look at this. Oh, I love cryptograms. I love substitution ciphers, sorry, not cryptograms. They're different. The note has been written using a substitution cipher. This means that a different symbol has been used to represent each letter of the alphabet. Oh, I love shit like this. To crack the code, you must correctly match all the symbols to their corresponding letters. Highlight a symbol, then highlight the corresponding letter. And this is... Jack, are you going to help me with this one, mate? If you make a mistake, click on the go back button. You can reset the whole puzzle by clicking on the reset button. Doesn't say which is which, though. Oh, no, the little icons do. Right, here we go. So, the little weird squiggly one here, they're all pretty squiggly, but the one that's an aborted circle here, that's going to be an E or an O. So let's try it as an O. Simply because the two most, and I know this as a, and I sort of know this as a student of words, let's say. The two most common vowels, and in fact letters in general, that you, well, vowels are more likely to be next to each other in words than anything else, and the two most common ones are E and O. But actually, hang on. If we, right, so let's say this one might the the thing that looks like a trellis. No, it's not going to be that. Right, so that weird squiggly one is likely to be an O. I mean, I could be completely wrong, and it might be a vowel, but it might be a noun. Noun. Consonant, even. But right, so if we use this one, so we'll say that that's a Y, and the upside down N with a little kick on it is a U. Let's see what that... Oh God, no. Oh, that's cute. Cryptid's trying to talk to Jack. Alright, well, so let's say this one's a three, let's say this three-letter word here is the. Let's see if we can do it based on that. No, that's not going to be it, is it? Let's find another three-letter word. And at the beginning of the sentence too. So, right, so that is, let's say that's T. That's H. the little angular thing there is an E. Whoops. I screwed that one up. I meant that one. No. Right. See what that does. So we've got two as and an ass. What happens if we make that an O? No, that's not going to be right. Let's see. Fucking hell, duck dog. Oh.
Anything happens to this motor and I come over your houses and stamp on all your toys, got it?
Thank you very much, Urbana Fox, for the host. Hello, Foxy. Hello, Foxy. Right, so is that going to be a U? Oh, shit.
Yeah, boy.
Thank you very much, Foxy, for the subscription. Yeah, boy. Thank you very much, sweetheart. The Hunchback L is T. Do you think? Alright. We'll, So, what have I got as Y? Which means the upside down peace fish is going to be an N, possibly. Ah, nice. Just popped in to fuck you up. Yeah. Alright, hello, Foxy. Upside down peace fish is N then. Don't remind me if asked, that Japanese girl never did upload my... Right. Or is it G? Alright, so... Alright, if we're running off... if we're going to run off... Duck Dog's assertion that the hunchback triangle is T. That means that squiggle that looks like a lowercase right, which means this one, where's it gone? That could be an E. That weird squiggly N might be an A, so let's try that. Hopefully that didn't register on the mic. Foxy slinks off sneakily. Ooh. Alright, so that's going to be nice. That weird candelabra thing might be an M. Fair enough. N. The S with 2 dots is X. Right, okay. It's the only place it shows up though, so possibly. The Z-looking character. Right, okay, well, that would make that both. And that would make that an I. Which N looking thing? There's 3. And that means hang on a sec, that means this one would be A. That's going to be W. going to be a D. Ah, that's an E. Which makes that a U. Ah, right, okay, and that first word's a name. So that's going to... Right, okay. With it being French, I'm going to guess it's Pierre. Which makes the trestle thing a P. The magnet with a line through it is a G. That's going to be a C. Ah, the circle with a line is a K. This is not a coincidence. Indeed, it's C. Right, so that's going to be an N. Indeed, it seems that... But this is too urgent to wait. Arno and someone, Amada, both dead. This is not a coincidence. It seems that blank blank, us who came here, who came together in... No, Duck Dog's right. The circle, the aborted circle is R. You think Yamada? Got a feeling that's going to be L. Full report to follow, but this is too urgent to wait. Arno and Yamada both dead. This is not a coincidence. Indeed, it seems that all of us who came here together in...
I have decrypted the
Yes!
note.
July.
Here. Full report to follow. But this is too urgent to wait. Arno and Yamada both dead. This is not a coincidence. Indeed, it seems that all of us who came together in July are in danger. Take great care. X.
Ah, thanks, guys.
I wasn't the only one to make the connection between the costume killer murders. I'd been right all along. That was why he had asked to meet me. But what did I know that he didn't?
Is there anything else in this drawer? Oh.
Damn, don't you just hate it when that happens?
Let's have a look.
A photo, long lost, had fallen down the back of the drawer. It was very old, but there was no mistaking the guy in the foreground. Carchon. Behind him were soldiers, a burning village, and a corpse.
Well done, Jack!
Was cropped on the
well
right-hand
done!
side. Somebody else in the picture obviously didn't want to be in it anymore. I wasn't surprised. This was Africa in the 60s. An uprising was being brutally suppressed. And here was Mr. Media himself, Carchon, doing the suppressing. The photograph was not just powerful evidence. It was also my ticket to one explosive story. I had enough for a story. An amazing story that was going to make my reputation and blow Conchance to pieces. I needed to get home fast and start typing.
Oh. Nico's apartment that evening. Oh.
Bonsoir, Collard.
Nico, it's Ronnie.
Hey, Ronnie, you cracked open the champagne yet?
Are you crazy?
What's wrong? Wait a minute. You didn't print it, did you?
Of course I didn't print.
That's the best piece I've written.
The last, as far as I'm concerned.
It's important.
It's suicidal. You can't destroy a national hero.
He deserved it.
His corpse isn't even cold.
Ronnie, 2 hours ago I told you what I'd found. You loved it. You begged me to write it up immediately.
2 hours is a long time in newspapers, Nico.
Someone's got to you, haven't they?
Listen up, Nicole, and listen good. Pierre Carchon had a lot of friends. Powerful friends. For your own sake.
Forget what happened.
You got it. End of conversation. Good night.
Oh.
This should have been my big break, but I knew there was nowhere else to sell this story. If Ronnie wouldn't print it, nobody would.
Oh no, je suis désolé.
Bonsoir, Collard.
Mademoiselle Collard, my name is Plantard. I need to talk to you about your story. Your Pierre Carchon story.
How did you know about that?
There are people out there, madame, who will be very upset by this story.
Oh, really? Well, it's their lucky day. It's been spiked.
Yes, I know. We must meet.
We must?
I have information relating to your costume killer stories. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., Café de la Chandelle Verte, Rue Alain Court. I shall be wearing a grey overcoat. You must talk to no one about this.
You can't tell me what to...
Tomorrow at 8. I'll be waiting.
Ooh.
People complain about newspaper articles all the time, but not usually before they're printed. I was beginning to feel scared. This guy, Plantard, could I trust him? Should I meet him or forget the whole business? I didn't have an answer.
Oh. Café de la Chantelle Verte the next morning.
I'd only been in Paris for a week, but already I'd fallen in love with the city. My latest discovery was a little cafe, La Chandelle Verte. I was pretty sure the waitress was taking a shine to me. That old Stobart charm, I guess. Little did I know my reverie was about to be so rudely interrupted.
Apologies to any coulrophobics out there. This is where the original game starts, because I'm playing the director's cut version of it that came out
As I picked myself
number
up,
of
I
years
was
ago.
really angry. 1 minute I'm on vacation, the next minute some clown's blown me up. I knew right away what I was going to do. I was going to find that clown and bring him to justice, because justice matters. Justice is up there with liberty and equality and fraternity. After all, that's why I'd studied law, wasn't it? Well, that and the money, of course.
Right. Paris. Vacation. My long overdue vacation is Paris. This is the life. Sitting in cafes, drinking coffee, enjoying the sunshine, and the ladies. Whoa, the cafe... Right, okay, this next bit. Did he write this during the explosion? Whoa, the cafe just exploded. Exploded! A clown left a bomb in an accordion, killed Guy, and nearly killed me. I will bring that clown to justice once I get some of the hearing back in my ears. Okay, let's have a look. Ooh.
The leading article referred to the visit of a Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state.
You can tell which parts of this they haven't bothered remastering, can't you?
The column was devoted exclusively to rumor, gossip, and sensationalism. The leading article... I noticed the writing at the foot of the page. It read, Salah Eddin, 1345. The big story was about the brutal murder of a French media magnate, shot down in cold blood. The guy oozed confidence, like a regular French statesman.
That is really disorientating, that.
I considered straightening the table, but I figured it best not to disturb the evidence. I examined the jagged glass remaining in the window. It was broken, all right.
Bloody hell, Arms Killer. Is he doing an impression of you?
It was the body of the old man. It was hard to believe I'd seen him alive only minutes before. The sight of the dead guy's staring eyes turned my knees to jelly. I tried not to meet his stare as I searched the dead man's pockets. No wallet, no papers, no credit cards. The guy's past was a blank page.
Ooh.
I'd hoped the fact that the mirror was already broken meant I'd escaped the bad luck.
Alright.
The waitress was clearly suffering from shock.
Oh, my head. Never again. How much vodka did I drink? Oh, no, don't tell me. What is your name, Sherry?
George Stobart, ma'am. You look like you could use a little help.
I could use a little drink. I feel sick, dizzy, and bruised. I don't even remember the party.
Just relax and take it easy. You've been knocked out.
You don't say. What happened?
There's been an explosion. You should try not to move.
Are you a doctor?
No, but I used to play hospitals when I was a kid. Can you remember anything at all?
No. I need a drink. Pour me a brandy.
Is that straight or with ice?
Just give me the bottle with a teat on it.
I guess a little drop won't hurt.
That's better.
She knocked back the brandy as if it was water. I was glad I wasn't picking up the check. Hey, wake up! She didn't respond. If I wanted another cappuccino, I'd have to serve myself.
Yeah, because after
The pretty young waitress was unconscious.
French alcoholics. Yeah, I know.
Freeze! Hold it, right there.
Whoa, don't shoot. I'm innocent. I'm an American.
Can't make up your mind, huh?
I demand to see the American consul.
Drop your weapons and get down on the ground.
Put that thing away, Sergeant Moo. I apologize, monsieur, but I cannot permit you to leave.
Am I under arrest?
Ah, no, I would simply like to ask you some questions. En avant, to the café, marche.
Oh, okay.
What a mess. This bombing is an outrage, is it not?
Stop that, monsieur.
Has it occurred to you that he may be dead, Moo?
Oui, monsieur. But I prefer to look on the bright side. Besides, I recall a case where the killer escaped by feigning death. However, in this case, the man is quite dead.
Examine the girl and take her statement. if you can. Et maintenant, to business. Your name, please?
George Stobart. I'm from California.
And what brings you to Paris, Monsieur Stobart?
Travel. I'm touring Europe.
You chose well. The city is most beautiful at this time of year, no?
Yeah, I guess so, apart from the bomb blasts.
Were you in the vicinity of the cafe at the time of the explosion?
Yeah, I was sitting out on the sidewalk. I was lucky I wasn't killed. The inspector passed over my remark with no reaction.
Did you see the deceased enter the cafe?
Yes, I did.
Was he alone?
Yeah.
And did he say anything to you?
No. He was more interested in the waitress.
Did you see anyone else in the cafe?
Yeah, there was a guy dressed as a clown. He was carrying an accordion.
An accordion? Bon. The picture is forming in my mind, and it is not a pretty one. Is the girl all right, Moo?
She'll live if she survives the hangover. She doesn't remember seeing a clown, monsieur.
That's odd, don't you think, monsieur? Who am I to believe, I wonder? Eh bien, I have heard enough.
What do you mean?
I am satisfied that you know nothing. You may leave. I hope this little incident does not spoil the rest of your vacation.
What about my personal safety? Can't you at least give me some advice?
What can I say? Stay alert and look out for suspicious characters.
And don't cross the road until the little man shows green.
Great advice.
I honestly believe you are in no danger, monsieur. Should you remember anything of importance, please contact me. My card.
The thing is, though, blind girl, do they really need to make the French cringe?
Thanks.
That is all. You may go.
There's not much to go on, monsieur.
On the surface, no. But what lurks inside the subconscious? If the door can only be opened.
Are you serious, monsieur? I thought your interest in psychic detection was purely academic.
Oh. Oh.
Excuse me, mademoiselle? Hi. My name's George Stobart.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Yep, that's right. On vacation in Paris. Some vacation, huh?
You were here when the bomb went off?
Sure was. Sat right out in front of the cafe.
Yes, Skittles, the French are all cringe. Le cringe.
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling. Yeah, he went inside just before the bomb exploded. You weren't related to him, were you?
Oh, no, nothing like that. I'm Nicole Collard from La Liberté.
What is that, some kind of nightclub?
Oh, no, it's a newspaper.
You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say, you could interview me about the bombing. An eyewitness account, minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
I'll just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but he was dressed like a clown.
A clown? It's him again.
Oh la la, an American.
Have you met the clown before?
It's a long story.
I have plenty of time.
I don't.
Who was the guy you were supposed to meet?
Gas today.
His name is Plantar. I didn't know him, but he called me last night. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe. I guess I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
Well, not unless you have Rosso's gift for psychic interrogation. Do you know a police officer called Rosso?
Rosso? Our paths have a knack of crossing. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was deliberate. Have you seen Rosso? Is he here?
He's inside, attempting to question a witness with his psychic powers.
That guy is weird.
Yeah. How did Plantard get your name?
Through the newspaper, La Liberté. I'd written an article linking two unsolved murders, one in Italy, the other in Japan. The cases were remarkably similar. A wealthy victim, no apparent motive, and a costume killer. Plantard said he could supply me with more information.
Somehow the clown must have known about our appointment.
I found this newspaper outside the cafe.
That is not a newspaper, it's a gossip rag.
It may have belonged to Plantar.
So, he had a taste for sensationalist smut with right-wing bias. That doesn't tell us much.
There's something written in it. Salah ad-Din, 1345.
It sounds like a betting tip. The name of the horse and the time of the race. What do you think?
No.
I don't think it is. That's too obvious. I wouldn't mind betting. This is a coded message.
It's a romantic notion, but I don't think so.
Look, the inspector gave me his card.
I didn't know his first name was Augustin. It suits him, I must say.
Oh dear. I think
Why
she
would you
likes
tell me
him.
about the clown?
Why do you want to get involved?
Because he almost killed me. Isn't that reason enough?
I guess so. Listen, I'll give you my phone number. You help me with my story and I'll let you in on what I know. And let's get one thing straight right now. This is strictly business.
Okay, it's a deal.
I have to go develop these pictures. I'll be on phone with you.
Fine. I'll see you soon.
Do they have Taco Bell? They do, actually. Just nowhere that I know of, anyway. But they do. Hey, hello, Jack. Let's talk
The
to this
sergeant
guy.
was a scrawny man in his 50s who resembled a constipated chicken. Sergeant Moo?
Ah, Monsieur Stobart, n'est-ce pas?
That's correct. You remember me.
The retention of such data is part of my duty as a gendarme. That is how crime is fought, through attention to detail, not intuition.
Yes, sure. I was one of the last people to see the victim alive, Sergeant.
Does that worry you?
Yes, it does. I feel I owe it to him to find his killer.
That is best left to the authorities, monsieur.
Yes, you
Did he
do,
speak
blind
to you?
girl.
Tell you anything?
No, he just grinned and nodded.
Don't let it trouble you, monsieur. Go home and try to forget.
Right, hold on a sec, guys. Where the fuck is Gigan? I don't know.
I know the identity of the dead guy. His name was Plantar.
Is that so? You knew him, did you?
No, but
We'll know everything there is to know about him soon enough.
I'm trying to be helpful here.
The best way you can help us is to go home, monsieur.
I found this in the street, Sergeant.
That, monsieur, is a newspaper, no?
There's a note written on it. Salah ad-Din,
Oh, right, I see.
1345.
Aha!
That stumped you, hasn't it?
I have never been stumped, as you put it, in my life, monsieur. It is the name assumed by the clown, no?
Salah ad-Din the clown? I don't think so. Look, Sergeant, the inspector gave me his card.
Yes, monsieur. He wants you to advise him if you have any information concerning this case.
Well, I'd be glad to talk with him, but I don't want him working his psycho weirdness on me.
Ah, no, monsieur. You are confusing the science of parapsychology with witchcraft.
Oh, yeah? What's the difference?
We don't do sacrifices.
Ah, right, I see.
What is Rosso doing with that girl?
He is giving her the once-over, as you Americans say. Once he gets his teeth into a case, nothing will shake him off.
All right.
See you later, Sergeant.
All right, let's try going this way.
Hey, you!
I thought you'd been arrested.
No, it was a misunderstanding.
When he pulled that gun, gah! I thought that was it. Those automatics pack quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess. Did you see an old guy with a briefcase?
Wait, silly old coot. Do you know what he said to me? Work fascinates me, he says. I could watch it all day. Quelle vite. I could have knocked his block off.
Fair enough. Oh dear.
Did you recognize the old man?
No. Should I have done? Was he a celebrity?
No, but I guess he is now. His name was Plantar.
Was? He's dead then?
Yeah, did you not see the explosion?
Too bad. Now I wish I hadn't called him what I did. If only I could turn back the clock. If only I'd been more tolerant.
Regret and remorse are strange emotions. They really bring out the hammiest actors in people.
Oh, blind girl. I've just seen the picture you've sent me. Oh. Oh. Hello, Jack.
Would you like to read my newspaper?
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see I'm busy?
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. And if my boss had his way, I wouldn't get that. He'd have me on a drip, so I didn't have to stop to eat.
Oh, take the newspaper and quit complaining.
Bah! Look at this. Damn bleeding heart liberals. Cha! Save the dolphins. Catch them and eat them, I say. All that fuss over a bunch of fish. Nah, that's more like it. Look at the size of those. Like champagne bottle corks, no? Ah, what's this? Saladin running in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe.
It's a racehorse?
A horse? A legend. Bucephalus reborn, mon ami. Like a streak of lightning she is. Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole.
Oh, dear.
I'm off to put some money on that knife.
What about your toolbox?
Stuff it. Help yourself.
Ah.
I found a T-shaped tool in the box. I didn't know what it was, but it looked useful.
Right. Hang on a second. Hope for audio. Turn the music volume down, because how many times now has the music gone over? Yeah, he did say keep an eye on my hole. How many times now has the music covered the Oh dear. Oh, blind girl. Right, okay, I'm going to make a save here. Okay, call it that.
Set into the huge gate was a smaller access door.
Let's have a look.
The door was securely locked.
No. Teenager. Oh.
Hello, Nico Coulard.
Hello? It's George.
Oh, hi.
How are you picking up your phone at home, Nico, when you're in the
You found
cafe?
nothing.
No.
Look, I'm very busy right now. Call me if you have any news.
Oh,
Adieu, monsieur.
see you.
Yeah, true.
The clown had fled into this alley, but there was no sign of him now. I was intrigued by Nico and what she could tell me about the explosion. The drain pipe looked as if it would bear my weight. I took a deep breath and... guess the clown hadn't escaped. It smelled like someone had dumped a truckload of fish in a locker room on a hot summer afternoon. It was a battered old...
That's perfectly fine, blind girl. Don't worry about it. Oh, oh God. Cat in a bin.
It was an iron cover concealing the entrance to a drain or sewer. The cover was too heavy and awkward to lift with my bare hands.
There goes Chloe.
I lifted the cover to reveal what smelt like the entrance to a sewer.
Let's go and have a look in the sewer.
It was a shiny red plastic ball.
Okay.
As I picked up the plastic ball, I realized it was intended to be worn. It was the clown's red nose. The nose was hollow. Printed on the inside were the words, La Risée du Monde, Paris. It was a bright red plastic nose, part of a clown's costume.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, go this way.
It was a soggy, crumpled paper tissue.
Might as well pick it up.
I scooped up the sodden tissue. It was cold and greasy, like breakfast leftovers. It was a small scrap of cloth caught on the rusting spike.
Ooh.
I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike.
Oh. Ooh.
Hi there. Hold it right there, you sewer rat. I knew you'd come back. And now I've got you.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing. Come out of there, immediately.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me your hand.
Ha! You won't catch me with tricks like that.
I'll just get up
Keep your
anyway.
distance, monsieur.
Okay, okay.
Now, what were you looking for?
I was looking for a clown.
Huh, ridiculous. Do you really expect me to believe that?
He planted a bomb in the cafe and blew it up.
What? The cafe? Blown up? Mon Dieu. That is awful. And you say
Yeah, surely you must have heard the explosion.
was dressed as a clown?
If you're as close as
That's
it
right.
appears.
He blew up the cafe, escaped into the sewer, changed his clothes, and came up here.
Ah, mon Dieu. And then, the man I chased. Do you think that man and the clown are one and the same?
Well, yes, it had crossed my mind.
Ah, that still does not explain
Hello, Jack.
what you are doing down the sewer. For all I know, you are in league with him.
Oh no, I'm just a tourist.
Most tourists are content with the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, or the Pigalle. I didn't realize my waste pipes were such an attraction.
Do you recognize this material?
I am not telling you anything.
Right, okay.
What is this tissue?
Nothing, monsieur. It's...
Right.
What on earth possessed you to show it? Someone had
Take a look at this false nose.
I've never seen it before in my life.
Hello there, Danielle 09141. How are you? Right, let's ask him about
Tell
the
me
clown.
about the man you apprehended.
What is there to tell? He was a typical criminal type.
Just it, like a you.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
Oh, she isn't hurt, is she?
No, she's fine.
Oh, thank heavens. A poor girl like her isn't safe with the likes of you roaming the streets.
Can't you understand? I'm not a gangster. I'm an American tourist.
That's what you think.
Ow! Sorry, I just banged the elbow on my desk. Fuck. Right.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Who is he?
The man who was killed in the cafe. I'm gonna find the guy responsible. I'll find him. Even if it means following him down every sewer in every city in Europe.
Bravo! Ah, you need some sensible boots. You won't get far in those stupid sneakers.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
I didn't notice. Now are you going to leave? Or do I have to call the police?
Perhaps you'd like to take a look at my card?
Mm-hmm. What is this? Inspector Augustin Rousseau? What does that say? Hominoid Division?
A homicide. I think the ink's smudged.
Mm-hmm. Then you are not a tourist.
Okay, I'm not. I lied to you. And I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, monsieur. You know, I had a feeling there was something different about you. It is your posture, your poise. Oh, yes. There is no mistaking the bearing of a disciplined man. And I should know. I was in the army, you know. When I was your age, I was fighting for my life in the African desert. How can I help you, Inspector?
Is it me or does this French guy look a little, sound a little bit like David Walliams doing a French accent? Alright, let's
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
He was a mean one, monsieur. He grabbed me in an armlock. His face suddenly next to mine. His grip was like iron. But he did not know what he was up against. Oh no. He made a big mistake when he took on one of the desert hyenas.
Yes, I get the picture. Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
You can't suspect her, surely.
Just answer the question, please.
Yes, I know her. Quite well, you could say. She came to work at the cafe 7 months ago. I look forward all week to the relief she gives me when she visits.
Really? So you'd miss her if she wasn't there?
So she's a whore as well.
Who else would I find to cut my toenails?
Ooh.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Fair enough.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
Why, yes, he was. Clutched in his arms like a baby.
That belonged to his victim.
Oh, what do you think was in it? Drugs? Stolen jewels?
I don't know. But the killer thought it was worth a man's life.
Nothing is worth that, monsieur.
Does this piece of material mean anything to you?
That is the same cloth as the jacket I found. I'd recognize that pattern anywhere.
Fair enough. Hang on. Sorry, I'm just looking something up, guys. Looking up the voice credits for this Puff Puff bitch. Yeah, Puff Puff bitch to you too. Hang on. Well, I can confirm it's not David Walliams.
Now, about the jacket you found. Do you have it here?
No, monsieur. One of the sleeves was badly torn, so I sent it for repair. A pity, because otherwise it was a fine piece of quality tailoring. It had the tailor's name inside on the label.
Where did you send the jacket?
I gave it to an itinerant Romani seamstress.
Just my luck. Was there anything in the jacket pockets?
Not a sou. You know what I think?
Do tell me.
He changed out of the clown suit and cunningly disguised himself as an ordinary person.
Looks like I'm up against a mastermind.
Oh dear.
What was the name on the label?
It was a foreign name. Todrick, I think.
Did you get the address?
There wasn't one, monsieur. Only a telephone number.
Well, I don't expect you to remember a phone number you've only seen once.
74 98 08 59.
You're kidding. That's his phone number?
Yes, that's it. A little trick with numbers that I learned in the desert. I was taught the technique by a Tuareg shaman.
That's incredible.
It comes in handy at the supermarket checkout. Do I get a reward?
Honesty, monsieur, is its own reward.
Then I'm glad I do not rely on honesty to pay the bills.
Might as well ask him about this
This
tool.
is what I used to open the manhole cover.
I have one just the same as that, monsieur. I will fetch it if you like.
No, don't bother.
Oh, it is no bother, monsieur.
Nah, forget it.
Just trying to be...
Right. All right. I think we're
I
done
have
with
to
him.
be going. Thanks to your help, the citizens of Paris can sleep a little easier tonight.
Vraiment? I was only doing my duty, monsieur. Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon.
Right. Okay.
So the clown had escaped into the sewer, come up into the courtyard, and then slipped back into the street here. It wasn't much, but it was more than the cops had got.
Right. Okay. Ah, right.
Hello? Who is this?
Hi. My name's George Stobart. You don't know me.
Correct, Mr. Stobart. I don't. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm trying to trace one of your customers. Could I maybe come over and talk to you?
No. No, that's not possible.
Oh, okay. Forget it. Listen, all I want is a name.
What are you talking about? Who are you working for?
I guess you might say I'm acting in the interests of truth and justice.
Thank God. I thought you were the police.
There are innocent lives at stake, Mr. Todrick. Lives that you could save.
You're collecting for charity, yes?
No, I'm not. All I want from you is information.
Go on. I'm listening.
Do you know a guy called Plantar?
No, I never heard of him.
Shall I tell you what happened to Plantar? How he was killed in cold blood?
I told you, I never heard of Plantar.
I expect Plantar's a family man, don't you? In their little apartment, Madame Plantar is cooking the supper, listening for the familiar sound of her husband's key in the door. Junior is waiting for his daddy to come home from work. He can't wait to show him the merit marks he earned in school today. Only tonight, Monsieur Plantar won't be coming home.
You forgot the puppy. The faithful puppy dog, waiting for the sound of his master's voice.
Well, maybe they don't have a dog. What do you think?
I don't know, Plantar. I never heard of Plantar. None of this has anything to do with me.
What do you know about the clown who bombed the Café de la Chandelle Verte?
I don't have no idea what you're talking about.
You're cool, Todrick. But I think you know more than you're saying.
I don't know who you be, but sure I am you don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Quit playing games with me, Todrick.
I tell you, I know nothing about no clown.
Fair enough.
Thanks for nothing, Todrick.
Hello, Nico Coulard.
Hello? It's George.
Ah, oui.
You said to call if I could help.
Have you any news for me?
You bet. I met a witness who spoke to the clown. And I know where the killer gets his suits.
No kidding. Hey, I'm impressed.
You are? Well, it wasn't easy.
Look, why don't you come here to my apartment later this afternoon?
Fine. Where do you live?
361 Rue Jarry.
Okay, I'll come over.
I was used to working alone, but I had to admit it felt good with George on the case too. But there were some things I was going to have to do alone, and fast. I needed the answers to some questions. Who was the costume killer? And why did he murder Carchon? Why did Carchon ask for me to interview him? How did he know my father? And why was my editor so scared? There was some kind of secret war going on out there, but who was on which side? One thing I did know. I wasn't going to get the answers sitting at my desk.
Oh, right.
My old table had seen better days.
Right, okay. Alright, I'm just going to make a quick save here. And I'm going to take another quick break. Viewers on Twitch, you'll get a, well, hopefully this time, 90-second advert. And viewers on YouTube, once again, you'll get the journal music. I'll be back in a second. Well, I'll be back in about in a while. Right, I'm back. And thank you for the update on that arms killer. Let's have a look over it. Decided, well, not decided, it's kind of... What I'm going to do in a bit...
You have no messages.
Fair enough. It's 5:10 now. Right, I'm going to go till 5:30. I'm going to take a bit of a break. And I'll be back at about 7 with something else.
It was a photograph of my father, the first one I ever took, with the first camera he ever bought me.
Oh, great. Copyright claim inbound.
My first Teddy. Never had a boyfriend as loyal as him.
What I'm actually considering doing, guys, tonight, we may crack out the Twitch things again. So if you want to come and watch me embarrass myself.
The box was one of the few things my father left me. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Cochon's.
Hold on. Yeah, so if you want to come along and watch me embarrass myself, from about 7, maybe 7:30, I'll be back.
The box... The box was carved by my father. It never had a key. The box of the elephant.
Right. What I may do is I may do a few little donation incentive things on the stream later. Oh dear.
It was my neighbor, the so-called psychic.
Mademoiselle Collard.
Oh, hello there. Don't tell me. I'm going to meet a tall, dark man.
No, I don't think so. Why would you say that?
Oh, just a wild guess.
Anyway, your cousin's female and very pretty.
What?
Your cousin from Marseille. How could you forget her so soon? She was only in your apartment yesterday.
Ah, really?
Such a charming young girl.
Isn't she? And in my apartment, you say?
She let herself in, of course. She's got a key.
Suddenly, everything made sense. My apartment had been bugged. That was how Plantard knew all about my article. How did I know? Because the only cousin I have is a sweet little guy called Jean-Marc, who runs a patisserie in Le Touquet. These people were determined, which meant they were also very dangerous.
Ooh.
I suppose she'd forgotten which apartment was mine.
Oh, Miss Collard, you're a mind reader. That's just what she said.
Oh, I bet it was. Well, I'd better be going.
Well, I will.
See what my sweet cousin
I will multi-stream it, Bjorn.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
I will multi-stream it like I'm doing today. I know I said I'd stop doing that, but you know, needs must when the devil drives, as it stands at the moment. So, yeah. Oh. Right, let's stay where we are a sec. Let's have a look around. Yeah, I know. I've had an idea. I've had an idea for the stream later. Those donation things along the side. What I'll do there for every new one that's uncovered, I will also do a request song. So, right, let's go. There. Well, yeah,
There
no,
was a
like I
small
say,
door
Bjorn, I will.
set into the entrance gates,
I
but
will
nothing to
multi-stream
say
it.
who lived there. The door was locked. The workman looked about as eager and helpful as your average road digger.
Let's have a look then.
The police had been quick to clear away the wreckage and arrange for the window to be boarded up.
Hello, could I ask you some questions?
That depends. Are you a cop?
No, I'm a journalist.
It's late, aren't you? They already took away the body.
I'm doing a follow-up on this story. Tell me, are you related to the workman I saw digging the hole?
Don't talk to me about flambage. Pah!
Okay.
He just won a fortune on the horses and he won't give me a cent.
Well, it's his money.
When
God,
he
she
was
didn't
broke,
say in
he
digging
was
hole.
happy to touch me for a loan. Brothers should look after each other, he used to say. He's changed his tune, now he's brassed up.
You're doing a fine job.
Damn right I am. You should be writing about me, not that idiot that got blown up.
The heroes who pick up the pieces when disaster strikes.
Exactly.
Well, give me your best smile and maybe I'll put your picture in the article.
Oh, right. Just give me a minute to do my hair.
Hello?
Yes,
I need to take some...
of course. Just give me a moment.
The police had removed the body, but nothing else looked disturbed.
A panel had been
Hello,
blown
Jack.
away, revealing a gap. From this angle, I could see that something had been lodged in the gap behind the pipes. From this angle...
Ah, that's fine. That's fine, Bjorn.
Behind the table were some damaged pipes.
Oh.
Voila! The police and forensic teams had missed a vital piece of evidence. Some kind of pouch. On the pouch was the cross symbol of Carchon's organization. I was on the right track.
Right, let's have a look at the pouch.
On the pouch was... Inside the pouch were two items. A strange metallic artifact and a letter in some kind of code.
Oh, right. Okay, let's have a look.
Another coded message using... So, plant type...
Ah, here we go. This one's going... It's going to be different, this one, isn't it? Alright, let's use a similar cipher to the one that was on earlier. I think it might actually even be the same cipher. Hang on. Yeah, it is. Which means, right, that one is D. That's going to be A. Oh, shit. Yeah, that is a bit of a time saver, you're right. Right, okay, here we go. She's not posting gibberish, Big Dro. It's Jack that's doing that. Oh, I misclicked. Right, okay. From Arno and... Right, yep, and that was a Y, wasn't it? That's a C. We must be vigilant.
Plantard. Pierre killed. Murderer must have followed trail from Arno and Yamada. He will come for us now. We must be vigilant. Thierry's girl broke into Pierre's safe. She worries me. Imelda. So much for Imelda's innocence. Plantard was working for her, and for Canchon. But why did Plantard want to meet? Was it a trap? Or maybe he was in too deep and needed me to tell a story, whatever the story was. One thing was clear. It was a story worth killing for.
Ah. And Bjorn, I've never played Tomb Raider Code Veronica.
There was nothing of interest.
So I'm going to make a save here, and I'm going to end the stream for now, because Charlie wants to ring me, and I've got to go and have something to eat in a bit. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I will be back around about 7, half 7 maybe. Have a lovely afternoon, and I'll see you in a couple of hours.